Good morning, good morning. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Sit right here. Sit right here. This might jump on. Okay, okay. It's another wonderful day. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, kings and queens. Of course, it's Wednesday, September 16th, 2020. I don't know if y'all heard that in the background. I have my son here. He's getting ready for his classes as well. He got 28 minutes to get ready, so he better hurry his butt up. Let me get a like if you can hear me. Angelique, good morning. Good morning, cuzzo. You can hear me, cuz? Let me get a like real quick if you can hear me. Make sure my mic ain't too far from me and stuff. Um, yeah, so of course, David Maldonado, of course. All right, thank you, cuz. David Maldonado, aka Real, that's REAL. Shout out to y'all who's starting this wonderful day. This is our good morning talk and motivation. I got all sorts of stuff popping up on my screen. It's distracting. I need some positive vibes. It's my Angelique I be knowing, man. Shout out to Destiny Fly. Good morning to you. I know some people just be popping on and they just checking it out and keeping it moving. So if I see your name for some reason, it'd be like if 100 people pop on, I only see 10 to 20 people names. So that's the reason why I maybe don't shout out certain people. That's because I don't see y'all name, including with the comments and stuff. I think it's impossible to see everything. But Angelique, Cuzzo, I definitely got some positive vibes for you, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna start this day off on the right foot. I know you probably in the house working and stuff. Probably got the baby there with you. She on the computer. My beautiful little cuz, she's so big now. My gosh, y'all gonna be in trouble. What's she about 14 now? 13, 14? She probably not even now, but she's a big girl already. Um, so I just want to share my gratefulness. Of course, every day I'm grateful that I'm up. I'm grateful that I'm alive. Like I wake up in the middle of the night while it's still dark. Like, yeah, is it past midnight that I make it to the next day? And I'm grateful for that. Like, you never know. It'd be so much stuff going on in this world. Good morning back to you, Destiny. Um, I really should have put my phone on do not disturb. I don't know if you guys do that. Does that make a difference? Like with your Facebook notifications and stuff? I don't know if y'all can hear them or not in the background. My thing is going there, but I'm going back to me. I just want to like kind of share my little start of my day. Maybe it makes sense to y'all. Maybe y'all got a similar routine. I start off early by being grateful that I'm alive, being grateful that I've got some rest, even if it was just for a couple of hours. So I'm here reading comments at the same time. Cuddle says just 11. Whoa. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, DJ about to be my son about to be 11 this morning, so that's crazy. Good morning, Gianna Sarkis. Good morning. Haven't seen you in a while. So, so yeah, I'm just grateful for every little thing that I'm capable of doing. I'm grateful that that I got some breakfast to wake up. I'm definitely grateful if I could work out and stretch these old bones in the morning, so that I don't pull something as the day goes by. It's so many things before you even get out the bed, before you even like start your day that you could be grateful for. Um, I'm grateful that my son is here too. I got something going on this weekend. I got texts and stuff. I'm about to be somewhere this weekend. So, normally we have like a fair little routine between me and my son's mom, and they live close by. So, my son is back and forth. But I'm grateful that I was able to hit her up yesterday, like, hey man, I got something going on. Somebody just text me something. I can't reply to that right now. Um, Okay, okay. I've been definitely a little bit distracted by all of the texts that I'm getting right now. Suzanne and Lawrence, good morning to you. But I'm definitely grateful that I can, just be able to be like, hey man, I'm not gonna be around for a few days. Is it possible? You know what I'm saying? That we could have him come do his school and stuff. And she like, no problem. He fill up his backpack and he came right over. He brought his Chromebook or whatever. He just had to log it into the Wi-Fi and he's ready to go. So it was a smooth situation that could have been, I know I'll be hearing, and I've been through those tough situations too with the baby mama drama, type of situations. And at the end of the day, you just have to be grateful for all the things that do go good. Sometimes we got all these things that we can complain about, especially about another person. a lot of times you got to be grateful for, the good things, the times that the transactions or the conversations or the interactions go smooth. Um, so I'm definitely grateful for that I got my son here for these few days before I go do what I gotta do this weekend. Um, and then I'm not talking about going to jail, y'all, just to let y'all know. I just don't like telling everybody. I just don't like telling everybody what I'm doing before I actually do it. I'm actually about to do something different this weekend. I'll go somewhere I've never done this, that, and the third. So, I like to keep minds low like that. And shout out to y'all. I know some of y'all be like, oh man, I got this, oh, I'll go do this, or this about to go down. Shout out Iron Mike Smith. Good morning to you, big bro. Um, I sent you a message too. I gotta bring something to you as well. So let me know when you're available after this. Um, yeah. So what I was saying, darn it. See what I'm saying? But definitely we gotta. I come back to whatever I was thinking, but I was about to jump on that thought, and I felt like it was a good thought. But oh yeah, I know what I was talking about. I was speaking about stuff before it comes into fruition. Sometimes we gotta be careful because people will put negative energy on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? People be like, "Oh, I hope you don't get it. Oh, I hope." You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't gonna do that. Oh, they ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Just them negative vibes. Or you might even tell somebody that you think is cool with you or whatever, and they might not have that same love or that just that you have that excitedness, and you come and you tell that person like, oh man, I'm about to do this. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh word. As they looking at whatever they looking at, they don't even look up at you. Oh word. You might not even get the old word. So people got different vibes and different things in their minds, and people expose themselves sometimes when you got good stuff going on in your life. So a lot of times, me personally, I like not to talk about stuff until it's all the way where can't nobody take it back, where it's, what I'm saying, it's a wrap. There's no turning back from this point. So yeah, so any which way, that's how I am, and I like to share from my personal point of view, because at the end of the day, we all like people, even though we all have unique experiences and lives. There's a lot of things that we do and that we go through is similar to each other. So what I'm saying, like we could definitely learn from each other in different ways. You got to be some sort of a dummy not to learn from other people in some situations. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go through it yourself to realize, oh damn, I should have had did that. But if you see other people doing like the same thing, like you got to learn something. They say, what's that old saying? You can learn a lot from a dummy. Not calling your friends or families dummies, but you know what I'm saying. If the shoe fits, just messing with y'all. But absolutely, we gotta definitely keep our eyes and ears open. So I would like to know what. Good morning, Gilberto Torres, aka you already know. Um, I like to know what you. I believe that a lot of you guys, if you up now, like it's hard to be a morning person, man. I'm a morning person for whatever reason. I get up like within once I do my little routine, and a routine is something like it should be mandatory, man. We only have one life, one body, one state of mind. Like we gotta prepare ourselves for the day. With Stephanie, good morning. How you doing down there from Florida? Shout out to you. I hope you're enjoying the weather, whatever's going on down there. But routines are important, man. It's like we got to, especially when we got to step out into the world. If we got to step out into the world and you got stuff to do and you got to interact with other people, like make sure that you got your mind, your work hat on. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, make sure that you're ready for the day. And even some people have to prepare physically. I believe that we all should be doing that, but mentally as well and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Connect with something greater than yourself. Because the world is full of drama, the world is full of distractions, and it'll take you away from what you need to be doing. And some people may think that like I stay busy and I do this, that, and the third, but I promise you, like I have like right now I kind of have a free day. Let's say yesterday per se, I was like, okay, I'm about to do this for a couple hours, and then I'm about to do this for at least 4 to 5 hours, and probably about an hour in, I already had changed my mission. Sometimes you got to be flexible and do different things, but life could be distractions. Sometimes we distract ourselves with our frame of mind. So that's why we got to be strong within our frame of mind, strong in order to repeat to ourselves like what we need to be doing. Because we could distract ourselves from our own mission. We can have an agenda, things, a list of stuff to do for the day, but at the end of the day, we end up swerving and doing other things. We have to be strong, just for the not only for the outside distractions, but for the distractions that come from within as well. We got to be able to move forward. So 8:41. So I don't know. I kind of started off like kicking off this little chit chat series with you guys, like thinking like we're gonna do updates and stuff like that. But as I started thinking about it, I don't really believe in the news thing. This is not what this is about. This is not. I don't want this like to seem like we starting up a Good Morning America type of segment, whereas you come and you listen to your segments and stuff, because you can find news all everywhere, whether it be Facebook, you actually turn on the TV, or you go to these different apps or whatever to get your news. This is just for motivation. This is just for us, who need positive things to listen to, positive people, our community or whatever. You see other people saying good things or whatever it may be. Tasha Marie, is it Tasha Marie? I don't see her name. I haven't seen her in a couple of days. She be saying a lot of positive things. I like seeing her name pop up on her, because she definitely keeps it alive for me with a lot of comments and things like that. But this is for us. I like to share what's good in my life and how I keep positive, and as inspiration for you guys. But obviously, this is an open format with the comments, and whatever it may be. You could definitely say something that could benefit me as well as somebody else who's paying attention. So I definitely want to open up doors so it could be a better flow of us communicating back and forth, at least with the core people who like this thing and be coming back for more, who like to start their day like this. Um we always got to be on a positive note, man. The world is already full of negativity. It's already full of bad stuff. It's already got a lot of goofy things going on. You definitely got to stay strong and be ready for whatever it may be to keep pushing forward. And like I was saying, if you up early, especially if you ain't making the work yet, if you don't have to be to work for a while, like and you up, sometimes I come to realize that a lot of times we wake up, especially early in the morning. Sometimes we can't sleep. I believe it's something telling you, like, it's your mind. Sometimes we stress about stuff that we don't need to be stressing about, but at the same time, sometimes our mind is like overpowering our body. Maybe there's something, it's like a message that's trying to come through. Maybe there's something that you need to be doing, and it's something more than just resting, sleeping, or whatever it may be. Life isn't about sleeping 8, 9, 10 hours every day. We gotta make use of what we have, because we only have one life to live. Remember that. And sometimes it could be tough having a long day, working 8 hours and then doing something else. Oh, this little boy just did this yesterday. So so he's gonna have to come in. So my son's gonna have to come in here and get the Wi-Fi password, because he keeps on forgetting it. And like I mentioned earlier, he needs to come in. He needs to jump on his Chromebook, but I'm about to ignore him for now, because he should have figured that out earlier. But either which way, um, so back to you guys. What are you grateful for? How's your day starting? Is it did you get ruffled already before you even jumped out the bed? Did you turn over and got out the bed on the wrong side? What's going on with you guys? Are you letting somebody rent space in your mind, as they say? I'm going to write this down and slide it under the door for my son. Is this little kid? I don't know. He has the Wi-Fi on so many different devices. Like, how do you forget? Don't be looking at the password too to the Wi-Fi. Then I see you outside, with all your devices and stuff like that. So I'm gonna slide this. I'm gonna slide this under the door for my son, or I'm gonna let him come in. Either which way. Hey Google, broadcast message. Boy, come get this password. All right, so excuse me, people, wonderful people, kings, queens, wonderful, beautiful, amazing people. So that's what I gotta do. Well, 8:46. This boy got 14 minutes to get on. He just realized it. That's why I be making him start his day early, so we can make sure that we got everything going on that we need to have going on. And so Angelique, boy, why you got the Take them pants off. So anyway, that was my son. Yeah, cause you know what I'm talking about. This boy so crazy. Good morning, Laquita. She Gucci English. I love that name. That's dope. Yo, cuz, oh my God, these kids. We need to have, right? We need to have one house and we just every day, like all the kids log in from one house and so that the parents can have a break. This is what my son's mom was doing with her friends, but over the summer break, they was rotating the kids to each house. They'll stay at one house for a day or 2 days or whatever, but don't stop doing that. Do that with school too. Like put all the kids in one house so the other moms can have breaks and the other parents can have breaks and stuff like that. Okay, so I see I'm getting an update right now. I Mike, thank you for that update. So shout out to the protesters and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys see his I don't know if you see Iron Mike Smith's comment and stuff like that. I definitely are on their side. Black lives do matter. I don't know if you see that little detail in the black right there, which I'm loving right now. That's definitely dope. They definitely been pushing forward and they definitely been making these elected officials bend a little bit. So shout out to them. Shout out to anybody supporting and just watching and seeing however you can support, continue to do. If they spreading videos or messages, just press like, hearts and all that stuff. Just continue to support them. At the end of the day, it's just as simple as that because they making stuff happen. A lot of people been talking junk about them protesting, but they've been making noise. They've been getting some action out of it. So don't front on them, please. Um, Thank you, Mike, for keeping me updated. I'm definitely going to check into that once I get off of this live and see what's going on, what I can do as far as helping these people or even documenting the situation. I definitely a shoot down there. um Continuing on, we talked about our daily routine. Basically, a lot of this talking that we have, and it may seem repetitive, but so is life. Life's like Groundhog Day. Wake up, brush your teeth, get breakfast, put the kids out, go to work, repeat. You know what I'm saying? Day after day, weekend after weekend. So we definitely have to so if that's the case, if that's what we're living Groundhog Day, if everything is on repeat, then we need to repeat our positive routines to make sure that we starting our day positively on the right foot. So definitely. Good morning, Valerie. I see you. I ain't see you in a while, so definitely shout out to you. But definitely we have to get out here and continuously start our day on the right foot, and continuously, share that positivity. Keep within a positive state of mind and continue to share that with others, because not everybody is on that that same frame. Other people thinking, especially Fan Sean. Fan Sean Davis, she commented on my other post, I believe. Good morning, Uncle Lewis. One of my favorite uncles. One of my favorites uncles right there. Fan Sean. I was practicing saying that name for a long time. Good morning, Valerie. Fan Sean, because I was getting that backward. Normally I'm pretty good with pronouncing names and stuff like that. So but that one kind of threw me for a loop because I was looking at it sideways. But yeah, definitely. It's definitely a continuous routine. Go, happy birthday to Lisa Ann and 7 other of our Facebook friends, at least my Facebook friends. So if Lisa Ann or any of these other Facebook friends are yours as well, definitely give them a shout out. Say happy birthday to them. Let's remember to love and support each other, our Facebook friends that we decided to add. So definitely, don't be a stranger to them. Press a like, put a heart or whatever and keep it moving. It doesn't mean that you in love with them or whatever it may be. So back to routines. Routines could be like a mantra. I don't know if y'all know stuff about mantras, or whoever does or don't or whatever, but mantra is just something like that you positively reinforce by repeating, repetitiously, for the sake of just being in one with whatever that mantra is. Or some mantras could be as simple as I am great, something that you may repeat in a mirror to yourself. I am great, I am great, I am great. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. So part of your routine, or the routine that you have, is the same as a mantra. You already know, Valerie. Glad to see you too. On the screen and stuff. But Shout out to you. But definitely the routine is the same as a mantra. Your routine is part of your mantra. You know, it's not just you saying it to yourself, it's actually you doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing something that benefits you. You know, whether it's up, you just getting up every morning and you being grateful for what you got going on, whether you putting a prayer into the air, whether you eating some fruits and drinking water, whether you getting some exercise, whether you reading something positive, whether you listening to some good positive vibes, or you listening to some good motivation coming from whichever it may be. It might be a motivational speaker. One of my favorite motivational speakers right now, I like Les Brown. That's Les Brown. So I came across this guy. I was just looking. I don't even know like how I started getting like frustrated like within the last year. I always get frustrated because I know I'm not on the right path, and I might be. And the crazy thing is, I might be in a good position. I'd be in a lot of good positions. You know, I'm quite humble, and I don't really tell everybody what I got going on. A lot of people probably see me here and there, and they probably be thinking like, "What the fuck, David?" You know, excuse my friends, but you know what's going on with Dave right now? They might be worried about me, man, but never be worried about me, man, because I surprise you day in day out. With the type of level that I be thinking and the type of positions I be putting myself in. But at the end of the day, I know that I don't be happy, within certain jobs or organizations, knowing damn well that it should be my situation that I'm putting the effort into 100%. So I get like that frustrated and I start doing different things. And the thing is, like, you kind of have to like recognize that frustration and recognize like, why do I feel like this, or what's going on, or how can my life be better, or whatever it is. It's something that's like something kind of trying to push you out of your something's trying to push you out of. You see how I do that to the side, man. Y'all gotta do that consistently, man. I be seeing y'all, and that's when you don't consistently, like, cover yourself. You end up forgetting to do that when it counts, like when you in public or when you're around other people. So I always tell that to my kids. So when I be seeing people, they be coughing to your hands still in this day and age. Look, I be here sanitizing my hands, and I don't even be slapping nobody up. Like, y'all gotta be more conscious. Don't be trying to slap me up and you got coffee germs, and not the coffee you drink, the coffee that you cough into your hand that come out of your lungs. Don't be trying to slap me up and you got cough juice on your hands and stuff. Sanitize your hands, man. Start coughing to your elbow or whatever. But definitely get back into that positive routine. Um, and it just, man, let's be consistent. I was here. I kind of switched up my train of thought a little bit, but I just felt like that was important to say because I definitely had that on my mind. I seen somebody come out the bathroom the other day and they didn't wash their hands. It's like, come on, man, take 15, 20 seconds, a little bit of soap, a little bit of water, And I thought COVID-19 pretty much exposed all the germy, all the nasty stuff that we do, but I see a lot of people still have habits that they need to break out of, and then there's too much soap and sanitizers around. I think now you guys be careful with this weather as well. This weather is crazy. There's the type of weather that'll get you sick, and then you be thinking that somebody has COVID and stuff like that. Y'all going out, or they might think you got it or whatever. Not like it's a something that anybody can't get or whatever. But let's be more mindful of how we take care of ourselves. Because at the same time, not even you spreading germs to other people, you could be spreading germs to yourself. You could have germs in your hand and you not taking care of your hands or whatever. So now you putting germs into your face and your nose and your eyes and all that stuff. Be mindful. This is a public service announcement by your boy David Maldonado. So moving forward, morning person. How many of you guys are morning person? How many of you guys believe like you're here to do something better? How many of you guys are grateful for what you have? And I titled this morning talk gratefulness because absolutely you can't move forward without being grateful. You can't. You know what I learned? You can't. It's hard for you to be grateful of something more. It's grateful. You can imagine yourself having a Benz or even a Rolls Royce or something crazy like that. But good morning, Ebony McLarty. Good morning to you. But if you can't be appreciative of your Honda of your 99 Honda today that's getting you back and forth to work, back and forth, getting you to take your kids where you need to get to, even if you want to go to Walmart, to Club Wally World, or whatever that you call it, even if you want to go to Applebee's, that your 99 Honda gets you there. But you won't appreciate it. You kicking it, you hate it, this, that, and the third, but it's getting you somewhere. That Honda is getting you somewhere. You have to appreciate what you have now. Because once you get that Benz, you know what I'm talking about, Valerie? Once you get that Benz, you'll have that same energy. So it's like you know what I'm saying? Because you used to pushing that same energy out into the world, that unappreciative energy. Like, we have to be appreciative. That's the only way, like, you're going to get more and you're going to be happy with more. You know, if you're not happy with what you have, you're not never going to be happy with stuff. You know, you're not never, I was like, right now, let's put it back into the relationship aspect. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to be appreciative of yourself. Be grateful of your free time. You know, be grateful of the things that you're capable of doing right now. You know what I'm saying, Angelique? You know, like, I see y'all relationships, and me being a single person, and for the most part, like, over the last 10 years, I mean, I've had like some little flings and stuff like that, you know, one or two situations that you could call a relationship. But right now, like, I feel like I'm free. And I've been free for a long time. I'm talking about, and I feel like I'm on the underground railroad, and I'm trying to get y'all to freedom too. Like, be free for a while. Quit trying to put yourself back in a relationship. You know how much work a relationship is, and then, you know, you get jump into a relationship, you don't even be happy, and it doesn't even work out because you had a good conversation today. You gave somebody a little booty. You know what I'm saying? You gave somebody a little booty, and that little, you know what I'm saying, they gave you a little something, and y'all had a good night, you know what I'm saying, maybe these good nights and these good conversations happen for a couple of days. But have y'all really talked? Have y'all really, like, got into, you know, what this person's goals is, what that person goals is, what they like to do with their money, what their credit is looking like? You know, how many kids this person have? Does this person take care of their kids? Does this person, you know, take care of the dishes? Does this person clean after themselves in the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? It's too deep. Like, y'all can't be rushing into a situation. And I'm at the point where, man, I'm so happy being single and free. Like, I mean, I don't, and I talk to people, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I talk to women and stuff like that. But at the same time, I be like, man, you gotta come good, man. You gotta come good, or stay home, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, you're not about to mess with my energy. It's not about to go down like that. That's how I feel. Like, you're not about to waste my time, have me run around circles trying to make you happy and stuff like that, and you not happy. You're not happy with yourself, so how I'm gonna make you happy? You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. I gotta definitely make sure that I'm happy and I'm grateful with what I'm doing, with who I am, and what I got going on, in order to appreciate the next person. So that's like something, you know, real talk. That's just something for all of us. But like I said, man, if you coming from me personally, y'all better be happy. Don't come for me, because if I see that unhappy, ungrateful attitude, I'll be like, hey, man, it was nice knowing you real quick. So, you know, definitely, that's gratefulness is deep. You know, you would never be happy for more if you don't be happy or grateful for what you have in hand. And right now, we have what we have. We have ourselves. We've got to be grateful for ourselves. So, you know, just now, just ranting about relationships and other people, being grateful for other people. Be grateful for yourself, and then you'll be more grateful for the next person. You know, so definitely shout out to y'all if y'all starting to learn that lesson. I know it's a hard lesson. It's a hard lesson to learn and to go through. Yeah, even though all that about the person, it's still so hard. Absolutely. But that's why, Angelique, Cuzzo, that's why we gotta say F that person respectfully, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta respect ourselves more. We gotta love ourselves more. You know what I'm saying? Quit trying to teach people. Quit trying to put people on, and y'all get to the same level. You know what I'm saying? And at it's I believe when you at the both at the same level of respect and mutual love for yourselves, then you could come together, because we all different. You know, we all different. We're not going to be the same. So there's going to be a lot of things that we have to learn about each other, and we have to come to a compromise. That's why you have to be full of a lot of love and gratefulness for yourself, and be able to, you know, get to, and then you can recognize that basically in somebody else, because you know how it is for yourself. That's where it comes down to. When you love yourself enough, it's like, you know, when you dig deep in self, into yourself enough, it's like you start to know other people. You start to be realistic. Like how you could be upset over something, or you could be happy over something. So you know what I'm saying. You kind of get like an idea of how other person can react, or how another person can think when you 200%. You know what I'm saying, with that 100, I see you with that, when you 200% in tune with yourself. And that's why time is good. We can't quit thinking that you need other people. You don't need somebody else. I believe we're meant for each other. At the same time, you can't be pushing, you can't be force feeding stuff. You can't be jumping into situations, just because you're lonely, or just because you had a good conversation, like we just talked about. It has to be deeper than that. So quit. At the same time, I believe once we start wholeheartedly getting into ourselves, you'll start opening up your eyes more into what fits you better. If it's somebody, just because they look good, or just because of whatever, that's not going to cut it. Because now you talking about in the future, where you sharing a space, where you sharing, different type of situations, where you put in, now you guys time. That's the craziest thing to me. Because now, not only do I got my own stuff to do, now I got to show you love. I got to pop up. We got to have dinner. We got to do this. Now I like to do this, but you like to do that. So now, you know what I'm saying? We not compromising, or whatever it may be. It's just way too much. So, being in tune with myself, being grateful and being loving to myself. Like when I go and I open up those doors of conversation with other people, it's like, okay, what I this is just me. I'm like, okay, would I be like that towards somebody? Why would I? What would, what I'm saying? If I'm not feeling like I'm want to have a conversation right now, I'll try to keep it short. Some people will just start off. They will call you with an attitude, like you did something to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Like, why, or who, or what the heck happened? Like, why are you coming to me like that? You know what I'm saying? And that's just their energy is low. There's something going on with them. So that's why we need to be on top of our stuff. But when we are, I feel like, and we on top of our stuff, we looking for more of that. Like, we looking for more of positivity. We looking for more gracefulness and gratefulness. We looking for people who's more in tune with themselves, because we're doing that. We're more in tune with ourselves as well. Lavelle, top of the morning to you. So definitely, it's definitely it's definitely just yeah, y'all just slow down with the y'all just slow down with the jumping in and out of relationships, man. Take care of yourselves, man. I'm telling you, if y'all just slow down, take care of yourself, be patient, be more loving with yourself. I'm telling you, your eyes gonna start opening up to seeing people who's loving, you know what I'm saying, to themselves, and they're more capable of being loving to other people. You can't love someone fully without truly loving yourself. And that goes for yourself. Don't worry about the next person vibes and all of that stuff, because once you start loving yourself, you're gonna outgrow that. You're gonna be like, oh, that person vibes is not for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never, you know what I'm saying? I can't accept that. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely gotta outgrow that. By outgrowing that, you gotta, basically love yourself, take care of yourself, keep doing what it do for yourself, and it definitely get greater. So, definitely lots of love to you, Cuzzo. Definitely want to see you happy one day. You already know that I know. So definitely keep pushing. Take care of yourself. I mean, you be out there chilling too, though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be more grateful of the stuff that you be doing. I'm talking about you be chilling. You got little friends and stuff. Y'all be doing the pool parties, and y'all be getting together with the girls, and you be going somewhere. You like to do nice things. You like to, you know what I'm saying? Do you take care of yourself and stuff like that. So continue to do that. You know, take time out the day, to just have a relaxed, chill time. Like, no TV, none of that shit. That shit is distracting. That should distract you from away from your own thoughts. As well as sometimes we just need a moment to just be peaceful in mind, like not absorbing this. You know what I'm saying? I love living life. That's what Angelique says. And that's exactly what we should be doing. Love living life on a regular basis every day. Not just regular. We got to wake up like that. And that's what starts our day. When we remind ourselves of that, like, man, I'm grateful that I'm alive. I love this life. I love living life. We put ourselves into that zone. Absolutely, Valerie, loving yourself. Absolutely, you're another one. You're holding it down. Take care of yourself. Come out, look beautiful and all that stuff every day. Keep on doing what you do, and that's what we got to do. Because it starts with us, and that also teaches our kids. Top of the morning, Tank. I see you, my guy. So top of the morning. So definitely is something. it's something that, it's something that's teachable. And a lot of times that we be thinking that, I didn't tag nobody in this video. I'm not tagging nobody like trying to make people watch this. This is like, if you already in tune with positive vibes, with trying to move in a way where you're inspired to do more and to do better, you're gonna find it starts getting crazy. Once you start looking at things, it's like your life starts flowing in a path. You start going. It's the same way if you, with whatever that you do, you could be on a negative vibe. You're gonna continue down that negative thing where you listening to crazy shit, you in bad conversations. Excuse my profanity. I try to tone it down in the morning, but once you start getting passionate about what you're talking about, it's gonna flow how it's gonna flow. So either which way, it's most important that we just basically we live life and we teach life through our own actions. You know, definitely definitely try to, it's a waste of time basically trying to change somebody. It's a waste of time because people gonna, it's like smoking cigarettes. You can't tell somebody, hey man, you're doing some dirty stuff or some unhealthy stuff. They don't care about that, and they know it. Matter of fact, they know it. Whatever it is, it's not good. Top of the morning, Yoli. Good morning, Cuzzo. Um, but it's definitely a waste of time in trying to make somebody change, trying to, because basically we are all on our own time. We are all moving, at within our frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? My experiences and the things that I got going on in my life haven't led me to wanting to stop cigarettes now, or wanting to stop whatever it is, or wanting to change whatever it is going on. So, we definitely have to be mindful of that. And you could give somebody a message, but that doesn't mean that they're ready to take that and move forward with it. So that's like leading the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I believe don't try to lead the horse to water. If they ready, we just talking about cause we just talking about, good motivation, positive vibes. Today we just talking about gratefulness. But at the end of the day, right now I'm just talking about not trying to force feed people into what's going on. And we was kind of talking about being grateful for ourselves, and that allows us to be more grateful for other people, that comes into our life, whether it be a friend, a relationship, even our children. And we teach that. We teach these things through our actions, not by the things that we say. So it's because it's more viable, it's more tangible. You just, because me, I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I say stuff to my son and I catch myself. I tell my son stuff that I do and I be telling him not to do. So he be like, oh, so that's why I was speaking last time. Like, children, man, they like, they teaching you while you teaching them, if you keeping your eyes and your ears open, and so that's much respect. But, definitely what I was circling around was being grateful, and not, the conversation was with Angelique. Shout out to the morning, Roosevelt. Shout out to the morning, or top of the morning rather. Good morning, Rosie Marie. But basically I was talking with cuz, like, there's some situations where it's a back and forth where y'all both trying to put each other on. And it's like, if y'all both on the same level of whatever, what I'm saying, of love, of just gratefulness, y'all grateful of each other, period. Y'all decided to come together, y'all grateful of each other, period. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about this, you're not worried about that, or they do this or they do that. If anything push kind of shove, we could definitely like teach each other, or tell each other, hey, I know that you do that and that's cool, but I like doing this. You know what I'm saying? I don't like peanut butter on both sides of my bread. I only like peanut butter on one. You know what I'm saying? It could be like a simple basic conversation. Sometimes we make it into too much of a big deal, and we're trying to impose, because we are all great, and we all have to be, mindful that everybody is great. Like, we all have something to offer. So sometimes we try to overpower each other, like, oh, what I'm talking about, the things that I believe in is better than what you believe in, or the things that you're talking about, and we try to like do Pac-Man and eat the little person. But it's not necessarily like that. We can learn from each other, we can grow and love each other. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be the president of a group and you need to marry a president of another group. That's not necessarily it. You could marry a janitor or whatever it may be. It all depends on their vibe and how they live and their gratefulness. No communication is worse than a fight. You already know, Rose. That's like, Cause I see all the crazy. We should be grateful for everything and everyone. Absolutely. Yo, Lise, good morning, Keisha, Miss Keita Nunn, or Miss Keita Noon. You let me know how I said that or which way is right. But yeah, definitely, man. We just have to be in tune with our own vibes, be grateful for what we have, and move forward. Like if you guys are single and you are, yeah, absolutely. You don't realize how blessed you are until you lose it. Absolutely. But we didn't lose much. So, let's be grateful for what we have and push forward, cuz, you know what I'm talking about? Like, cuz we definitely got this. So, today is a brand new day. Tomorrow is a beautiful day. And we got this. As long as we can open up our eyes to enjoy it, we have another opportunity to do our best. And sometimes doing our best could mean doing going that extra mile, and it could be tiring, because we definitely doing something that the next person ain't doing. So it's like sometimes you be thinking like, why am I doing this? But we all have something great inside of us, and if we just doing the normal what society expects out of us, you're not gonna push that greatness out of yourself. Absolutely, cuz we definitely got this. So we definitely have to chisel away whatever to get to that diamond, and by doing that, we got to put a little bit more effort into ourselves. That effort, I just see it as putting more love into ourselves. Whether it's reading more positive things, motivational, nonfiction, putting more fruits and vegetables, eating better into your body, putting more nutrients into your body. All these things are worth something. That's why people are repeating these things. They're not saying this for a reason. Like we put garbage in our body, and it treats our body like garbage. You know what I'm saying? Praying is the key, Valerie. Absolutely. Whether whatever or whoever that you pray to, connecting to something greater than ourselves is definitely great, because we realize, if you're an astronaut and you on a spaceship and you out in space and you looking down at the Earth, you see Earth and all its inhabitants. It's on one little circle, and we here fighting and pushing and all this stuff on this Earth like we got our own planets. But no, we all together in this snow cone. Shake it up, all the people in there. We got one Earth. We got to treat each other, like we're in it together, because that's what it is. So prayer, is opening up to that bigger picture. Being grateful to the higher power, to God, whoever it is that you pray for, whatever that you feel comfortable connecting with. So definitely, Roosevelt says most deaf think about we can gain from the experience of our losses. Absolutely. It's called growth, and yeah, those are lessons that we gotta learn. And I was saying earlier, sometimes we could learn our lessons through other people. If you keeping your eyes open. Some people just mindful of what of of the things that they going through, or whatever it is, and their life experiences, but you don't know. That's why a lot of times I like reading about other things, about other people that I probably would not normally read about, be interested in, but I'd be interested in why or what happened to them that made them fall, or what happened to them, or where did they start to rise or become great, or what was the turning point. Sometimes we have to learn through other people's experiences. 200%, if not our own. Definitely our own life is definitely meant for us to learn and grow and to push forward. We are all here, and at the end of the day, not everybody's gonna push their push for their greatness, because it's just the way the world is. We have too many different people, too many different situations, and too many people going through different experiences. So it's hard for them to tune in for that. But I think imagine a world where everybody was in tune, was living on positive vibes, was motivated and going forward. Imagine them. Imagine us all vibrating. What's crazy? Like I've been I, I went somewhere recently, and the vibes was dope, and it's like crazy that a whole city could have like such a good vibe like that overall. And I've been places, and it's been cool, but it's like to be in such a big city and everybody's just like chill and vibey, and it's like, such a big city could do that, why not like the rest of the world? You know what I'm saying? But I think like we're so like caught up with thinking that we're all different, that we're all, you're black or you're white or you're rich or you're poor. We all got all these different classes and subdivisions that make us feel like we're different, when we're really not. We're just human beings at the end of the day, of different shades. You can have a different shade of a freaking alligator. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make it him not an alligator. You know what I'm talking about? Like, let's quit treating each other differently. I believe this world could push forward. It'll take a while, but I believe like if everybody start getting on good vibes, and you know what I'm saying, what happened then? What happened then? If everybody's on a good vibe, like what type of world will we live in? You know, we already see the opposite of it. You know what we got. Even though there's plenty of good that goes on in this world, but a lot of it, and that's what's wrong with the media, and that's why I was saying earlier that I'm not really trying to report and update you guys on what's going on in the media, because a lot of times the media is bullshit. You know, a lot of times the media feeds you drama on purpose, because it's exciting. You look forward to that. You look forward to the news because they say, oh, live at 8, breaking news. This place just burnt down. Someone just got breaking news, yellow tape, big police investigation over here on this street. You know what I'm saying? That like draws people attention. Breaking news, Trump says he's building a wall around New York City. You know what I'm saying? They throw these crazy headlines out there on purpose, like to draw you in so you could be entertained by this drama. Even though they say it's real news, at the same time they report it funny. So it might be news in it, it might be some truth and facts in it, but they reporting it in a way that's tugging at that we got something in us that like exciting stuff, and for the most part exciting could be drama. And so we got to be mindful of that. We got to be mindful, and we got to grow out of that. We need to grow into more positive vibes. So no, I'm not trying to report or update on no, even sports. I like sports as well, but you know what? I got this from a friend a long time ago, and it took me like a long time like to realize. And I say this to my son too. You got time, right? If you got free time, you're either going to do two things. You're going to entertain yourself or educate yourself. And entertaining yourself is easy. But if you want to be great, if you want to be more than what you are today, forget about being better than somebody else. If you want to be better than what you are today, better than who you are today, you got to put more effort into it. So, I give you those two options. Aren't my options. That's options of life. You're either gonna entertain yourself or educate yourself, or even worse, just lay down in the bed and not get up. And I say that I've done that before, honestly speaking. I've done that before where I daydream so hard where I ain't even get out the bed because I was so deep into daydreaming about, dang, I wish it was like this, or man, if I had it going on like that. But you know what? You're never gonna get nowhere just daydreaming, just laying around, just thinking about just thinking about it. And because the more time that goes by, the harder, or the more work you're gonna have to do. You got to take that first step, and it could seem like as you got to take a billion steps to get to your dream, so it seems so far away. But if you don't take that first step, and that first step could be so small. That first step, you could Google something that's aligned with what you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be, I wish I was a billionaire. If I was a billionaire, I have a Lamborghini, I have this, I have that. How can you be a billionaire? I could tell you, but are you going to work towards that? Are you going to be able to do it? Are you going to be able to put one step after the other? You know what I'm saying? But you have a big dream or you have a big goal. First of all, if it's a dream, that's beautiful. Turn your dream into a goal. How do you do that? You say, okay, this is my dream. I wanted a goal. Once you turn it into a goal, you start breaking it down into how you can attain that goal. You start making sub goals, middle goals, baby goals, smaller steps that leads to bigger steps and to lead to more momentum. Once you made so many steps, it's like you start flowing. It starts getting easier in a way. You still got work to do, but it starts getting easier. But the most important step is that first one. And that first step could be something, like I said, it could be something as easy as picking up a book and reading about, something that's, in close proximity to what your goal is. Or it could be something as, you Googling something, how to be a billionaire, or whatever it is that your dream is. I say that billionaire because I know somebody that's their goal. I ain't gonna tell you who or whatever, but that's their goal. And I myself, I rather work towards my goal and not achieve it than just daydream about it. I'll let that resonate with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather work towards it and not achieve it than live my life just daydreaming about it and just going in and out with the same routine, doing the basic stuff that we do basically to survive and that we do to live every day. If we just doing that, well, what is our greatness? And some of us, we look like, for what is our purpose in life? Our purpose in life is to do more. Our purpose in life is to give more of ourselves. You know, you out here, you ain't, even like I said, I said before, like even if you were someone that worked at McDonald's or Walmart, like I was at Walmart out in Greece yesterday on Dewey Ave, and there was a guy, I don't know what was his role, but he was in the front of the store, and everybody has a vest on, a Walmart vest. You could think lowly of everybody, like they're all just greeters or cashiers. That could be the thought in your mind. You don't even think twice about it. Oh, they work at Walmart. You don't care what their position is. But this guy, as I'm leaving, he has a bow tie on. He has a nice shirt on. He has his Walmart vest on, but he's like, "Hey, man, thank you for coming in, man. Have a great day. Hey, I'm talking about he catching everybody, blessing them with the good vibes. Hey, thank you for coming in. I have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. See you next time. Hey, I see you. Welcome to Walmart." And he just blazing everybody with the good vibes. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we supposed to be living, regardless of what we doing. We shining shoes, whatever. It doesn't matter. Or you working on. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. Or you working on a bigger goal. If you got yourself a business. You working within an organization as a volunteer. Regardless of what you're doing, our vibes says a lot. Like I was tempted to double back today to see if he's gonna have them same good vibes and stuff, so I could have a conversation with him and give him a shout out, because we gotta support people like that. And people, you don't realize people do it. People like that. They like coming back, and they could be miserable with everybody, but when they see that person, they'll give them back them good vibes. How you think that person feels when they go home? You know what I'm saying? They be like, they might, who knows how they feel, but it gotta feel great. You know what I'm saying? To have that good rapport with so many different people, and to have that energy to put it out, to so many people. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be impossible if we not in tune with ourselves first. You know what I mean? How you gonna put that type of effort in if you're not in tune with yourself first? So we definitely gotta do what it do. We definitely gotta show love for ourselves. We definitely gotta show love and support for each other. Be grateful for what we have. Be mindful of what we have. Be focused on what we have. And definitely push forward. I'm glad for all y'all great comments. Miguel Plaza Senior. I think he's commenting on my other post. But good morning to you if you see this right here. Um, I definitely wanted to see. Okay, we talked about routines, distractions, drama, our mantras. Start our day, your routine, your daily routine, the thing that you do to get you started every day. That's part of your routine. So if your routine isn't beneficial to you, maybe you need to fine tune that. You know. Put something more peaceful on if you're a person that likes to listen to. I don't like to listen to talk radio in the morning. So I hope you guys don't consider this talk radio. The reason I don't like talk radio is because they talk about a lot of nonsense. Honestly, that's how I feel about it. They talk about a lot of gossip. They talk about a lot of drama. They talk about stuff that's just interesting. I feel like they should talk about that later on in the day. I just started my day. Talk about me. Talk about what I need to do to get my day started right. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the right foot. Like you telling me about freaking Chris Brown done cheated on his girlfriend or whatever. Like, how does that benefit me and my day? All that does is give me tea to talk about or whatever when I get to work. And I work with a bunch of dudes, so they don't want to hear that shit. You hear me with my profanity? Pardon me, pardon me. I gotta do better with that. I know, but y'all get the vibes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So that's one of my things, And I'm not shooting down anything that nobody else do, because pretty much everybody that I know does that, including my dad, including everybody else that I know that turns on the radio, satellite radio or the regular radio, local radio. They all do the same thing, and that's why I don't do that. I try to start my day off with some. I like to listen to instrumental in the morning, basically because it's no words, unless I'm going to listen to, like, some old school R&B or some more, or some classical or anything that's not going to, like, basically push they crazy stuff to me early in the morning, because you got to protect your vibes, you got to protect your energy, because you feeding yourself that. It's going into your ears, you listening to that. Even if you listening to it unconsciously, it's going into your mind. There's this thing called um. All right, I'm a double back on that, but I know exactly what I'm thinking and talking about. But there's something that I want to talk about with you guys, and it's basically about feeding your mind unconsciously information, and we think like we not paying attention to stuff, but things still unconsciously go into your mind. I think the word or the idea that I'm thinking about, my dialect, not dialect. I'm a double back, so I won't waste your time trying to figure it out. Um, but probably something that I could add. and speak about tomorrow. So Cuzzo says I like listening to old school salsa. Yeah, I listen. I'm telling you, I listen to old school salsa, old school reggae. I love it. You know that Buju, that Beanie, that Bounty, all that good stuff. I definitely like that old school stuff. Cause it's just different vibes, man. Real talk. But definitely couple of shout outs that I want to give out before I get out of here. I was trying to tune down. I'm trying to tune down to be less than an hour. Shout out to Flatliners All Stars Tattoo. For one, you know that's my boy. They got the tattoos and piercings down there, 235 North Clinton. King Me Sports is definitely part of a little franchise is building and growing. Just feel good music. Period. Yeah, fill your vibes up. Drink you some tea. Drink less coffee. Coffee is cool and all that stuff. I know coffee be messing with some of y'all stomachs and y'all all that stuff. Too much coffee isn't good. I had to shut coffee down. I had a little bit of coffee today, but I definitely was drinking too much coffee, and it was like it wasn't a good look for my body. My body was not happy for me for like 2 weeks. I was just going in for no reason. Um, if you guys have business, if you got a business but you're not doing, or if you don't have a business page, I would definitely put that out there. The word you're looking for is subliminal. Yeah, no, subliminal is definitely the idea, but it's a author. I believe his name is Robert Higgins, and I'm talking to Claire. I think it is. It's too much light on my phone. I can hardly see your name. Barris Hammond. Yes, Barris Hammond, Kim. I love Barris Hammond. But definitely this I'll bring it back. But look it up. I believe that his name is Robert Higgins, and there's basically a train of thought where there's books out there about it where basically they even where it's a process where they even go through it to well, hold on. What'd you say? Dianetics? Yeah, yeah. There you go. There you on it. Exactly. That's what it is. I'm not sure if it's spelled like that, but you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna double back, and I'm gonna double back on that so we could talk some more about that. Cause definitely drink your coffee. I definitely have some. It definitely gets me talking fast. Like I'm already capable of going 100 miles per hour, but it definitely get me pumped up. So yeah, enjoy your morning routines and stuff like that. So I was saying to you guys, if you have any businesses or if you're trying to promote yourself, start a Facebook page. I definitely would like, to the core people, this not for everybody jumps on the live obviously, but the core people that's like interested in more information, I'm definitely trying to branch out to like to build um more different sections so that we could connect and we could talk like one on one or within the group setting. So like if you motivated like to do more, what's going on, not me motivate you but you motivated yourself. That's why you're attracted to things that you see and hear when people say stuff about positivity and motivation, because that's yourself. We're attracting each other. So I'm definitely gonna have something that we can put together so that we can communicate back and forth and push our ideas around. Every time I try to have conversation with somebody every day, an hour to two conversation with somebody that's out here busting moves, and I always get inspired. I always get some information that I did not have. So hopefully, I put something in towards your direction, whether it was an idea or some inspiration to have a great day. I hope that worked for you. But at the same time, like I was saying, if you are inspired to have your own to promote yourself as a person, you got something to talk about, or if you have a business that you got going on, definitely start a page immediately. Start networking from your page, posting and stuff from your page. Definitely shout your page out to me so that I can shout you guys out. This I hate shouting out the same people over and over. I don't hate. I'm sorry that I used that word. I don't mean that. Words have strength. You can't be just spitting out whatever or saying whatever that you want to say, because you put in energy out into the world, and I do not like using that word hate for no reason at all. So but definitely what I basically would have saying that is always the same people that I have to put that shout out at. at or whatever, or to shout out or whatever. And I'm going to continue to shout them out, but I want to shout out more people. If you out there, if you got a page, if you're doing something, I would like to know about it. And I'm pretty sure other people would like to know about it. Maybe, the right people haven't seen it or heard about what you got going on yet. So definitely put it out there. Share your page with me or whatever. I don't care if you want to put it in my inbox, I'll put it out there or whatever. However that you want to do it, however that you feel comfortable. If you want to put your page, comment your page in the comments, that's another way to do it so other people can see it. But definitely push your stuff. Keep on doing it. I did start the page. I did start a page for myself to to continue with this conversation, which is Reels Angle. I also have Reels Angle on YouTube. There's a link. That link on Facebook. Somebody click that my Facebook the link on Facebook that goes to YouTube and tell me if it gets there, or if you could get to my YouTube channel. I tried doing it the other day, and it makes me, I have to double click it. I have to click in, and then it'll go to a page where it says it's an error, page not found, and then like I'll back up or I'll go forward, and it'll let me do there. But if you able to steal that link, you could go to YouTube and pop me out. My page is Reels Angle, or the channel is Reels Angle. So is the page on Facebook. It's called Reels Angle. That's with an apostrophe S. And we're just gonna try to move forward. And Friday, when I do go do our morning talk live with us, I will do it from that page and tag this page. So it might change the people that may see it off the top. I don't know how that's going to work, but if you don't see it for some reason like that, don't think that I changed anything, or I changed your setting. Like, I don't want you to see it. It's just because I'm posting it to Facebook differently. I'm posting it through the page, and I'm going to be tagging myself. So hopefully that people, because I'm not off the top. I'm not going to be sending out requests for you to like the page. You either like the page or you don't. But I'm just gonna tag myself and move forward from there. So that's pretty much it. I said King Me Sports. Yeah, definitely shout out to King Me Sports. My boy Iron Mikey and whoever else is behind there. And I've been realizing there's people out here that's networking and supporting each other. That's what I'm trying to get you on tune. Like, if you put yourself out there with the right people, or you put the right vibes out there, there's other people that's willing to help you for free, even, or for the low, or for no, for you know what I'm saying, for cheap. So don't be scared, man. The time is now. Put some information out there. If you're looking for some information, if you have an idea of something that you think will be dope and you want to do, you want to be a part of, or whatever, give me a shout out. If you want to be a part of what you see here with Reels Angle, there's some behind the scenes stuff, or even if you want to come on and chit chat, we can set something up, and have a conversation for the peoples, with the peoples. So definitely just went a whole hour, even though I was aiming for less. But when you got good vibes and good people listening and commenting and all of that in between, it definitely makes the day go by good. So I'm hoping anybody that started their day off on the wrong foot is back on the right one. You got 10 toes down at the end of the day, and you ready to make it through. We're on this beautiful hump day, a couple of days away from the weekend. We are almost there. So keep on pushing. Let the kids get some more rest. They probably tired mentally from the beginning of school this week, or whether they started last week. It's all good. So let them kids get a little bit of extra rest so they could, accomplish more and be on top of their deeds. So peace, love, and happiness to everybody. And I hope you guys turn this wonderful good morning into a wonderful good day. Peace.